Make the most of that bit of fortune.
Maguire. Nick Scruton. Sinfield. Lauatiti. Big man, always capable of putting somebody else through as well. Peacock driving for the line. Banks of energy, the England skipper. Ball out here now to Maguire. Nice little slip pass to Kirk. Kirk just can't get away with on the fifth tackle. St Helens defending well. Oh, why didn't... well, he's got over, but why didn't Sean Long just let that go?
Well, he thought he wasn't sure about the bounce, so he checked it. And he did really well to get back in the field of play.
Whatever, he's got away with it. It doesn't look to me as if Rob Burrow is coming on, putting one of those blue overshirts on, Jonathan. Or is he warming up down the side with it? Here we are again, Leeds in possession. Ryan Hall, 10 metres from the St Helens line. Leeds desperate for points to haul themselves back in this game. Jamie Peacock setting the example up front. St Helens tackling for dear lives here now. Maguire, nice little ball out here now to Senior. Can't get through. Who's in there again? Sean Long. Oh, here's a drive!
Try.
Oh, I think Leeds are over! Leeds have got the try they were looking for. Ali Lauatiti pounding in. He was the man urging his teammates on not too long ago. And Leeds are hitting back. Now will we see Rob Burrows very shortly.
There's the mistake, great tackle, just dislodged the ball, which gave them field position and gave them the opportunity. Senior has a go, has a dart, and a big man from that position, you know, runs over Helens. Very, very difficult to stop. And that's what they need to do, is just to go forward.
It's there, it's down. Despite the attentions of three-man, big Ali Lauatiti is over. Kevin Sinfield. He tacks on the 2 points, and suddenly the Leeds fans sense they may be on their way back. 18 points to 8 now, and a totally different proposition, Jonathan.
Well, that'll give them confidence, you know. That's what I was saying. Get into the field area, good field area first, offensive field position, and then they've got the players to do it.
Brian McLennan, former player himself in Auckland, still calm, control, and both of these sides now have to keep calm. They've got to keep their discipline, don't they?
Discipline, also, you know, fatigue. When fatigue comes in, you lose your concentration, but there's plenty of time left.
That man Jamie Peacock is really driving Leeds forward, really setting the example.
And now, you know, sometimes you've got to ride your luck when it comes your way. Field position once again.
And Alistair, some news down there?
Yes, Rob Burrow is now warming up just with the tackle bags. We're going to see him again, I think. But other news, Ryan Hall is struggling again. I think he might have taken a knock to the head, but he's continuing at the moment, but he's been in the wars.
And it's Leeds in possession and commanding the play at the moment. Gareth Ellis on the 20-metre line. Maguire's got the pace, gets a 2-1 out wide, here now. Senior almost through. Terrific tackle out wide. Oh, now then. He's short. Little chip over the top. Nobody really going for it. Knock on by St Helens.
Another set of 6.
That's surely another set of 6.
And they've turned the tempo up a little bit, and you know, Lauatiti has stuck his hand up. He's the one that's kind of raised the Leeds game.
And St Helens look to be tiring. They look as if they're at 6s and 7s here at the moment, Jonathan.
Or maybe, 18 points or 2 up. A little bit of complacency, but Leeds have showed great character in coming back. See if they can make the most of this opportunity.
Leeds came back in 2003 when they took the game into extra time. Oh, and here's another try! And Scott Donald is in at the corner! Nothing wrong with that! Beautiful handling straight from the scrum. And St Helens are rocked and shocked here at the Gulf Farm Stadium. We said we would have a game on our hands, and have we got one? Superb effort, Jonathan.
Great effort from the scrum. Superb. Just watch it here. Ball comes out. He thinks he's gone on the outside. Comes in, gets the ball away. There you are. Long goes up. He's going to make that tackle. Gardner has got to stay on Donald. He doesn't think that Sean Long is going to get him. But Long had got his man. Gardner should have stayed out. Easy running for Donald. Tails are up. What's the chances of him kicking this then, Ray? I think he'll kick this.
From the touchline. He's used to kicking them from the touchline here, but not today. But Leeds are back in business. They trail by 18 points to 12.
Yeah. Just watch this now. As the ball comes out. There we are, stop it there. It's a man-on-man there. He's going to make that tackle. He comes in. He doesn't get the ball, and the space is over there. He scores. He's got to come in and stop that ball. He doesn't. It's an easy run in.
He's a little concerned as to whether Sean Long can actually pull Kinsenia down.
Didn't have enough confidence in his inside defender. Sean Long has not missed a tackle all game.
And there is the 5-foot mighty atom himself, Rob Burrow, back in contention. 6 points, a try and a goal the difference.
That's a boost for Leeds as well. Let's just see how he is, if he's okay to play.
But I think this man, number 10, Jamie Peacock, has done as much as anybody to haul the Leeds back in this game, driving it at first receiver. Well, I would think the temperature's gone up a little bit more Fahrenheit or centigrade, whichever one you prefer down there. And this Leeds pack beginning to make inroads in the middle. And don't forget our interactive forum at the end of this game, Rugby League at bbc.co.uk with your emails or text 81111. And remember, Richard Lewis, the executive chairman of the Rugby Football League, will be with us to answer any questions you want to throw at him. And I'm sure there are a few.
I go in for him.
Look at the difference in possession there, second half.
I know, that's the difference. And that's a silly shot.
Jamie, come on. And then tap your end.
Knock him to the floor, then pat him on the back. Say sorry, that's rugby league.
Yeah, the Steph beats him, and then he just goes too high. I hope James Graham's got some notion on.
I think you and I are the only two who don't need it in the shade up here. Bear in mind, with the state of my head, I don't want it.
One, alley move. Hold square. Wait, go.
Cunningham to Roby. And St Helens now, Jonathan, need to steady themselves. They need to hold the ball for a lengthy period. Keep it away from Leeds.
Okay.
Long almost lost it.
Jamie behind. Wait for Jamie. Go. Good work, mate.
Wilkin.
Offload.
And Wilkin has lost the ball. And suddenly, Jonathan, that snap, crackle and, dare I say, pop, it's gone from St Helens, hasn't it?
It's a lack of composure. No, it's, Leeds have kind of got their composure back, a bit of confidence that Burrow is back on. You know, they've got 12 points, they're back in this game, big time.
Yep, I'm here. I got to agree with Ray there. You know, we've just been through a 20-minute period where St Helens have not held onto the ball and Leeds have been able to fracture their line. Now Robbie Burrows on the field. I tell you now, that's the sort of play that he loves. He loves broken and fractured lines. He can carve you into, he can turn a game on its head. St Helens need to complete their next 3 to 4 sets.
And St Helens with a chance to complete a set of 6 here. Lee Smith being a little bit too hasty to get that ball played, and Mr Klein judging that it wasn't performed correctly.
Yeah, great run by Smith, but again, inexperience, lack of composure. He just doesn't play the ball correctly and now puts his side under pressure.
Bryn Hargreaves, number 18, charging in here. Here again to James Graham, lying very, very flat. 10 metres now from this Leeds line. Sean Long, good ball out to Price. Price trying to force his way through.
Stand both feet, James. Both feet. Both feet, Nolly. Go.
Cunningham. Good movement there. Down that blind side from James Roby, trying to catch Leeds out. Long and Price in midfield again. Good ball out wide to Gidley. Can he get round? No, he can't, and he can't get the ball away. Yes, he does this time. Flannery driving to the line. He's not there. One tackle remaining. Good running out, putting Long under pressure. Leon Price.
Play on, last.
Play on, it's still in play. The touch judge's flag doesn't go up. Paul Whelan's racing for... Oh, brilliantly picked up. And he gets it in the field of play, or does he? No, it's a dropout, says Mr Klein. Well, St Helens did well to keep that ball in play. The touch judge was right on the spot.
Let's see now then. No, he got rid of it. He got rid of it, I think. Just got rid of it. Correct call.
And Mr Klein giving a firm call here.
I'll tell you what.
For a dropout. Another set of 6. Potentially here now on Leeds. Good kick from Sinfield. Puts Saints right back in their own half. Graham. He'll come down like a steam train there.
Great step.
Beats one man. Beats 2 men. A beautiful ball out wide there. St Helens now back in gear. Cunningham.
Oh,
that's a high tackle.
That's a crucial penalty. Well, he'll kick this.
And he must go for goal to make it 8 points difference.
Definitely goal for goal, yeah. I think James Graham's had a big game. Tell you what, he's got great feet. That's a...
Yeah, his high tackle. Any arm above the shoulder. Making contact or not. High tackle.
You could see them, they were all lining him up. He just charged in. He just got great feet for the prop forward. Just took a step, took him away from the traffic. I think he's had a very big game.
Long with 3 goals to his credit already. From what should be a very simple kick for a man of his ability. But it is the pressure that weighs on these players. Into the final 15 minutes of this game. The tiring time. £20 to 12 for St Helens. And a vital 2 scores lead.
Just gives them that cushion, isn't it? Discipline has been a problem for Leeds, isn't it?
Referee Mr Klein just having a word with the Leeds skipper Kevin Sinfield about the high tackles, telling him to sort the matter out.
Yeah, well, Leeds picked the temper up, and then, you know, St Helens responded, didn't they?
They looked to be down and out at one stage, didn't they?
Well,
but
it's a bit like
this
that,
is the sort of stuff of champions. Cunningham.
3. Gareth, move. Hold here. Hold. It's okay. Go.
Price.
It's okay. 4. Stay, Gareth. Marking square. Go.
Cunningham. Spotting his opportunity. Driving straight down. Gets it to Gardner.
Again, a silly mistake. You know, on the fourth tackle, strips the ball, 2 men in the tackle. It's just killing the side, killing the side.
I think he knows what he's done too, doesn't he? I think Sean Long was having a think about a goal, Jonathan. Just other advice given to him inside from Kieran Cunningham. James Graham.
One, both feet.
Suddenly it's Leeds on the back foot here now. Cunningham again, to Long.
That's okay.
Price, Wilkin.
Play on, 2 now.
Always been a danger out wide as John Wilkin. Price again.
3, down, both feet. Both feet.
12 minutes remaining. 8 points the difference.
Okay.
Gidley spotted the gap, just couldn't get through.
Okay, stand up. Well, play on. Okay.
Nobody really going for that ball, was there?
No, just lack of communication there.
Stand up. That's right. Real quick. Square. 2. Move. Wait.
Now then, have Leeds got the energy to get back down to that St Helens line? Less than 12 minutes remaining here in this Carnegie Challenge Cup semi-final. Don't forget, tomorrow afternoon, Hull and Wakefield Trinity battling to play the winner of today. Here is good slip offload, good support there from Rob Burrow. 5th and last tackle. It's knock on.
And again, you know, the player not in the right position.
And Alistair.
Graham with Clinton Tupi. Clinton, 12 minutes to go. Is there enough time?
Yeah, I think we've proved that, you know, we can score tries within, you know, 10, 20 minutes. I think with the 50 minutes, 12 minutes we've got left, that anything can happen. I think, you know, St Helens are playing well. The penalties have kept them in the game, and I think if we can tidy up on that, you know, it'll be different.
And filthy injury news for you again?
Yeah, disappointing. You know, I was frustrated. The knee gave way on me. It just felt like there was no support there. So yeah, it's we'll find out on Monday what's going on. I'm going to get a scan, and we'll get a clearer picture of what's going on in there.
Thanks, Clinton.
No worries.
As Clinton Topi said, they can score tries quickly. They picked up 2 tries in 4 minutes in the 54th and 58th minute, but here's one for St Helens.
That's it.
And that surely could probably be it. Hargreaves goes over at the side of the post. St Helens fans are delighted, and already they're dreaming of a second Wembley visit. And suddenly St Helens, faltering 10 minutes ago, looking tired, are back.
That's a great ball. Hargreaves scores. End of match, I think. And again, you know, he takes the ball to the line. Good footballing ability for the prop forward. Easy try for Hargreaves.
Bryn Hargreaves, a young man having a new lease of life in St Helens colours, having come from the Wigan club.
Lovely, lovely try.
And is it now a relaxed Daniel Anderson, the Saints coach, in his final year of a 3-year term of office at Nosey Road, won every trophy available? And he and Sean Long heading for a 3rd successive Challenge Cup final. Another goal from Long. 26 points to 12 now.
Yeah, and again he takes the ball and stop it there. This guy behind the post, Diskin, is only watching this guy. And it's a simple run in again, just simple, just watch it. Diskin ball watches. He thinks he's going to take it on the charge. Great ball.
Many of these players winning side and losing side will be tiring. And there, I think, despite all the heroics of that man, Kieran Cunningham, strength and the power, arms beginning to tire there with that pass.
Yeah, fatigue, all about fatigue, isn't it?
No worries, man. I got it. Come on, let's go. Talk it up. Talk it up. Hands around, John. John Wilkin.
19,842 fans have been enthralled by this match. Brave effort from Leeds.
This will go forward. This will go forward. One now. Stand. Wait. Go.
Maguire. Peacock. Still foraging forward.
Move. Pull both feet.
Plenty of energy.
He's had a big game, Peacock.
Still left.
It's okay.
Good ball out wide. Rob Burrow.
It's okay.
Out now to Senior. Senior tries to cut back inside, but Gidley's held him again. And he's in touch. Terrific defence, number 3 there, Matt Gidley, the former Newcastle Knights player. A lot of the St Helens fans were agonising when Jamie Lyon went back down under, and they said, who was this man Gidley? Well, whilst he's been here, he has really proved himself. And down to Robbie.
Well, I have with me on the sideline Paul Sculthorpe. Mate, after a very rough 20 minutes worth of drop balls and letting tries through, how do you feel the St Helens teams are going on at the moment?
Tremendous at the moment. The defence has been solid. You know, you see the tackle on Scott Donald in the corner. You know, we've just withstood the pressure that Leeds come us, and you know it was scary times, like you said, for 20 minutes. But you know the lads dug in, and you know we're back our fitness.
I turned around before about 5 minutes ago. Look, you had a bit of a worried look on your face. Now you got a big smile on your face. How would it feel to you to get back and actually get opportunity to play at Wembley again?
Oh, definitely. Obviously, I missed out last year. You know, I've just got to get back playing next week and get back to the form we were showing, and hopefully a Wembley spot.
Thanks for that, mate. Cheers.
Competition for places in this St Helens side with Paul Sculthorpe out there. Sean Long.
The signals are right, I can't hear.
To Lee Smith.
It's all right. One. Stand, play it. Knock him.
Interference there at the play of the ball. Leeds with just less than 6 minutes remaining to haul themselves back in this tie, but with a scoreline of 26-12. Even though they took the game to extra time in 2003, it looks an almighty task here now. Peacock.
Wait, he's got it. Wait, one, backwards. James Graham.
Maguire.
James, back 10.
Burrow.
On now.
Doesn't look himself, Rob Burrow, does he? Still feeling the effects, I think. A brave effort.
Go.
Yeah, but again, it's the platform. That's the difference. Look at the half-backs.
Ali Lawatiti.
You've got to go forward.
Stand.
Ali Lawatiti trying to go forward and trying to slip that ball out at the same time. Sinfield to Maguire.
It's okay.
But again, no way through for Carl Ablett.
Both feet. Both
Just
feet.
2 tackles remaining in this sequence. Maguire.
All on.
Oh, it's a good kick.
Play on.
Can he get it down?
With a one-on-one still.
It's good play again. Good defensive play by the winger.
Terrific defence. Eddie Gardner coming in there. Little smile on Mr. Klein's face. I think he was on the spot, right on the spot. He judged it right. Yes, it's Eddie Gardner's ball.
Very good play, isn't it?
Just crawl back in.
And St Helens player down there can't quite see who it is, but he's suffering from cramp, and it's no wonder in this heat and this pace.
I think it's John Wilkin.
It is, you're right.
He's got to get up, get in the line.
Just hang back here, John. Hang back here. Next play. One. Move. You're right now. Stand. Let me get there. Go. Hang on. One. Stand, James.
Leeds, a last
Wait for it. Go.
despairing effort here now.
Play on.
Good driving in.
Play on backwards. Play on.
Maguire. Rob Burrow, Ali Lawatiti, here's a chance again.
No one's impeding. Play on.
Still Leeds keep that ball going. Still St Helens defence is up to it.
Move! Both feet. Both feet. Go.
Short pass. Leeds are going over. Can he get it down? Yes, he does.
Lovely ball. That's what they wanted. Great angle to run there. Hits the hole.
Kylie Lulawai pounding in there. And Leeds score. He gets it down. He knocks Paul Wellens back.
There's a try.
Sinfield
Missed the
takes
kick.
the conversion quickly.
He missed the conversion, rushed it and missed it.
You're going back.
There's the try.
When my touch changes, get back. We'll stop it.
Here's it.
Yeah, when they get
He
back.
snaps it a little bit.
Rushes it too much.
But there's the score. Rushed it. Didn't really need it, so
And Jonathan, man of the match, have you had any thoughts?
I think, Long and Price have played well, but for me, the Carnegie man of the match is James Graham. I think he's been immense, led from the front. He's done everything, even the offload for the tackle, the dummy run. He's just done everything in this game, led from the front. Peacock has been huge as well for Leeds,
10
as usual.
points the difference, but less than 3 minutes remaining. Surely too much from this Leeds side, which has been so gallant, has been so brave, but yet St Helens scoring whenever it was necessary. And St Helens just looking that stronger up front in the pack. Little chip coup. Oh, and they're here again. Sinfield back inside. Can he put the ball over? Oh no! Great play by Leeds. Terrific support play from James Roby. But it was a forward pass. But it was all that Kevin Sinfield could do. If ever a man has deserved a trip to Wembley, it has been that Leeds skipper.
Lovely chip.
Unfortunately,
Good pass by
it looks
Uplet.
that it won't be.
Sinfield just run out of supporters.
Let's go, guys. Arms around.
This really has been some game, Jonathan.
Yeah, great game. I felt that Saints had that just go forward
One now.
momentum and also the composure at half back.
It's okay. 2 now.
The Saints last defeated in the Challenge Cup here at the Gall Farm in that semi-final against Hull, who incidentally meet Wakefield at the Keep Moat Stadium, Doncaster tomorrow. Continue that momentum. A proud Daniel Anderson there.
4.
The holders
Move.
a minute away from returning to the Wembley Stadium for the 3rd successive final. The 21st final visit in their history. And a 3rd semi-final win over Leeds in the past 8 seasons. 2001, 2002, and now surely in 2008.
Yes.
Eamon McManus, the St Helens chairman, who's done so much to continue the good fortunes of this club. Quietly coming down to congratulate everybody near the touchline.
2 more tackles and that's it, isn't it?
And just 1 try, the difference really. Saints 4 tries, Jonathan, Leeds 3 tries.
Yeah, Leeds, although I don't think they played at their best by far with injuries and everything, they're still in there, haven't they? Great character.
But Leeds still playing. Danny Maguire, he can't go forward, and has he got cramp? I think he has. There is the hooter. Congratulations all around in the St Helens camp. Daniel Anderson congratulating the replacements. A great rapport between the 2 teams as they fought out an epic battle here in intense heat, and I'm sure